Okay, should be live on Rumble, and we should be back on Kick now and everything, chat. Okay, so that's now become its own video now, for fuck's sake. Okay. Oh, that's right. I was like, wait, what about... I forgot YouTube one. I gotta also go to the next new video of that one now. Alright, there we go. We back over here on Kick. We back over here on Kick. At least we should be. Let me refresh. Yeah, we back. But yeah, no, I do agree. I think Frogan will be definitely next. Denims will be after her. Mike from PA will be following. Next would be Minx. Dude, there's a whole plethora of these dumb bitches. I gotta go. Gotta go. Ophelia.
Looks like we already got Erica Harlan to the comeback, and maybe even Allegra Clark, but we will see, boys. We will see. Now, I am actually excited about this. Also, boys, I'm going to be going over on Twitch soon. I'm going to be streaming on Twitch later today. I'm going to take a little 2-hour nap, and then I'm going to go live.
Got that refresh, and I can't see that. Oh, you told everybody to refresh page. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, dog. Thank you for that. And Clancy dude has got to go. I agree. If he is sympathizing with terrorism, well, it's not just that though, man. He's the CEO of Kick, so he makes all the decisions. Like everything that's happening is because he lets it happen. You know, people don't get banned because he lets that happen. Did stream crash? Yeah, I did. Had to restart, refresh over on this side as well. I'm gonna make sure I do that. Be sure to But yeah, dude, it's that, and then on top of that, he's such a gooner, dude. Look at how the fact he sits there and watches all the big titty girls from all this shit. That's why we never lost the hot tub section, even though it makes up fucking this much of not only viewership, but money for Twitch. I don't know if they would force him to sell or to shut down that quickly. I think that they would just go in and tell Bezos that he needs to go in and fucking overhaul everything. Either fire everybody, get rid of the entire staff, start fresh, or gets rid of Bezos and gets rid of Clancy and a few others, and then Amazon fully takes it over instead of it being its own thing. And that would be a shocker for it, dude. Appreciate you there, C4. Appreciate you. Twitch has laid off nearly 1,000 people. Dude, man, that's what I'm saying, dog. It's insane how much they've laid off and everything already. You had the layoffs. You have that coupled with then, on top of all the layoffs, you have the mass exodus too of employees and streamers as well that have been leaving as well too recently. Do we have another lighter by any chance? I'm just gonna take a quick one off this. Cash this out so I can load another one later on. Whoops. Also, we do this, like I said, off stream chat. I'm gonna try to do vape hits and everything like that off stream. Just because on YouTube it does mark my videos as 18 plus. And honestly, the way we've been kind of doing this, like especially that other one, it didn't get marked as 18 plus. That's why I think it did so well over on YouTube. So I'm gonna be trying to do all this off camera. So obviously we're not giving up being a stoner or anything like that, you know. But I'm not gonna do it on camera though. So. Exactly. Bro, so Voodoo, did you hear this, though? So not only did they shut down Korea, South Korea, but for one whole year, Israel was banned from streaming completely. Nobody can make an account, nothing. It wasn't until, like, I think it was like a few months of this before anybody brought it to someone's attention, and then Twitch was like, oh, sorry, we must have hit a switch, our bad, guys. Uh-huh. Literally, Dan Clancy did not want Israel going live. He wanted nobody to be able to go live, especially for, you know, all the atrocities that were being committed over there by fucking Hamas, to then have the Israeli people and the Palestinian people be like, oh, hey, by the way, yeah, we're for all this shit. We just want Hamas out of here. And that is what the Palestinian people have fucking said themselves, chat. Oh, wow. That's huge. That's huge that they stopped development on that, too. And a lot of those things, because that means that things that were probably going to be coming out soon probably just got shit canned, because now they can't even, you know, keep the people that are making all that stuff, or, even worse, they were let go before it could even be finished. Or they just, they quit. Because I have heard of some of the staff quitting because they were very irritated right now with the way everything is going over with Twitch, with not banning Hasan, and all this other shit like that too. Like, a lot of them do feel like, you know, people are just playing with fire right now at Twitch, and we'll see what ends up happening too. Lost about 500 million in ad revenue year over year versus a year ago. Fucking shit, dude. Losing 500 million. Okay, so again, one, I know a lot of people think about that. Obviously, we see that as massive amounts of money. It's impossible for us to lose, right? When you think of a company like Twitch losing 500 million year over year, that adds up quickly, and not just slowly, you know, or, oh yeah, maybe they can recoup this or recoup that's how many contracts already that people got out on Kick. How many contracts that left fucking Twitch, right? Because if you ain't got that type of money, right? If you're losing that in ad rev, you don't have that money. So, yeah, we were talking about that earlier. There's Fox about the shutdown already in South Korea. C4 brought that up. Amazon's yearly profit is 30+ billion, to give you a picture, so Amazon could bankroll Twitch indefinitely. They could, but even still, after a while, though, you don't want it to have that much. There's a certain point that your lost leader still starts hemorrhaging too much money that you're like, look, I don't give a fuck if I can pay for this forever. I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? Like, eventually, you're still going to be like, no. Because eventually, it's just going to cost you too much. And it's not even the money side of it, it's the PR side of it. Because everybody knows Twitch is attached to Amazon. That's how I see that, at least. You know what I mean, brother? So, like, I see it being like that. You know what I mean? So I don't think that it's just going to be, oh, yeah, you know, they've lost, you know, the, you know, they've lost 500 million. It's okay. They'll still be bankrolled. I think that after a while, even Jeff will be like, you got to make a decision, motherfuckers. What are we doing here? You know, and I don't know, man. I honestly don't know how that could go for them.
Sure that you check the top comment. I'm going to pin it as the...
They repeat that revenue split at 50% on most streamers, 70% on a select few. And see, that's why I still love being over on Kick, man. 95.5, right? No matter what, I still get a 95 split being over on Kick. And that's not because we're verified or anything else like that. That's just because that's the standard. And I love that about that, right? Now, yes, you get the whole hourly pay and all the other stuff like that if you do KCIP, which, yeah, sure, that would be great if I could get you know, paid hourly to stream and all that other stuff like that. I would totally probably do it, you know, if, you know, the pay is actually better now. Before, the pay wasn't quite as good as it should be, but they've done adjustments to a lot of stuff like that. And I know a lot of people have said that they enjoyed that fucking payout hell of a lot more. Plus, you're getting the hourly pay plus subs and stuff like that. Then whenever they roll out the whole bits thing that they're going to have, like, they're like kick points thing that they've always talked about, that'll add another layer to it, too.
Click the link and please go follow my Twitch, boys. Please don't miss the stream. We are going to be covering some huge VA drama. I cannot get to all of these tweets in one day, so make sure that you show up to see the rest of them, because there are some crazy, and I mean crazy, crash outs from some voice actors, and we're also going to be playing Genshin Impact to finally.
Okay, so on Kick, I can see my whole video feed. On every other one, I can't see my whole video feed, which is really weird. So I was trying to make sure that my whole camera, or my microphone and everything else was shown. And everything else was like cut off halfway.
Fan base has to say about Paimon being recast. Of course they love it, boys. It is the promised day. It is a win for Genshin. I mean, this is literally a more than a...
Also doing only a select few too really does make it super competitive too, still on YouTube for that.
The only person in the Genshin space that Genshin players hate more than me. And man, that really makes my cold, bitter, shriveled heart just a little bit warmer.
Sorry, boys, 900 comments praising the fact that she was recast. Literally 2,000 upvotes. This is peak content. Also, we got Sean Laraway, which is literally Karina Butker, Paimon's VA, literally reposting people that are more than likely talking about me. So I wanted to at least show this because I thought that this was insane. Here she was reposting Sean Laraway saying, I would strongly avoid taking the word of that YouTuber in particular because of him specifically referring to any and all striking actors as entitled. I'm sorry that you all lost your jobs. I'm sorry that you got replaced because you wanted to...
I don't fucking care, bro. Find somewhere else to talk. Hey, why do all you voice actors find somewhere else to talk besides just bitching on the internet?
...be entitled, and you wanted to refuse work. I'm sorry that I said that in my last video, where I also linked SAG to the Hoyo strike, which would be illegal, because the Hoyo strike is a wildcat strike. It's only illegal for a wildcat strike if they are undermining a union, but the issue is, it's also illegal if SAG-AFTRA influenced a wildcat strike over a non-union game, okay? But we will see in the coming days. It appears that Hoyo is no longer afraid of SAG-AFTRA. They are no longer afraid of being called union busters, okay? They are no longer...
Boys, we're free.
We got him.
The promised day is here.
The promised day.
Now let's see the game deliver on. I'm not going to play Genshin back long term. Unless for some reason I go back and I'm like, oh my god, I was wrong about everything. It's so good. I doubt that. I'm happy just playing Wuthering Waves.
I feel that as well.
And waiting for games like Duet Night and Business Over Palace. And watching AI Bigfoot.
Yeah, Wuthering Waves is pretty fun, I won't lie.
I can't guarantee I'm going to play for a lot, but I'll play. Hopefully they go back and actually fix the missing dialogue options, because that's huge. Just saying, like, deleting voice actors and then just only adding them later, that would make the game worse, to be completely...
Yes. Okay, let's get into the Hasan stuff really fast, and then we'll get into some Ascent here really quick.
Peak entertainment. In today's video, Hasan is once again crying about Asmongold, saying people that watch him are in an echo chamber. He's now glazing the CCP and North Korea while talking to America.
I'm sorry, why the fuck is he allowed to glaze the CCP in North Korea? Please send him over there. Please send him over there, government, like FBI, America, Trump, anybody. Please send Hasan Piker over to either Palestine. Well, actually, no, they probably accept him over there because you know he's actually Turkish, so they'd probably do that because he's not white enough to go over there and just get blasted like the rest of us would probably be. Send him over to fucking North Korea instead. How about that? Twitch caps to 70/30 revenue at the $100,000 a year in sub revenue. Everything after reverts to 50/50. That's the last thing I will mention. Well, yeah, no, there's also, by the way, big talks too, that 90% of them also pretty much just go with, like, 50/50 pretty much. Like, a lot of even the big ones and stuff like that were even been cut down. Not only that, ad revenue got cut in half, or beyond half, compared to what it normally would have been this time of the year. So, send him to North Korea, high security prison, dude. We couldn't get lucky enough for that one. I mean, we could get lucky enough that he tries to get into North Korea and they mistake him for something else. Just saying. Just saying, Chad. Not wishing anything bad upon Hasan at all. Not, never. Sorry, I had something in my throat there.
just last video was telling Asmongold to leave his country, by
Munch
the way.
on really fast chat.
Out of my
I
country,
should return.
Because he totally
Video
loves
like
America.
getting up and leaving
America
with one of these
deserved
videos playing
9/11,
is
dude.
it's not terrorist
I'm saying
sympathizers
it,
in the
and I think
background playing, you know,
Americans
or
are
Now,
propaganda.
Diddy
Hasan.
Piker is also defending the Death to America chant. Unsurprising from the #1 terrorist glizzy gladiator. He's apparently gone to the protests again. Already subscribed so Hasan gets stripped of his American citizenship and is finally deported. And let's start with this clip where Hasan is complaining about Asmongold, talking about echo chambers.
I promise you, I always say this. If you go on Twitter, you think Elon Musk is the most popular guy on the planet, right? Like, holy shit. So many glazers. I mean, there's even still plenty of haters of Elon on Twitter as well. But like, if your only assessment of the world is conducted by who you consume online, if you see the giant numbers that people like Asmongold have in terms of audiences, and you look at Twitter and you see all of the half-botted, half-popular support for neo-Nazi sentiment, you will genuinely develop a false sense of what the world looks like.
Okay guys, it's official. Hasan is no longer the Epson Home Cinema 5050. He is the Sony VPL XW5000ES. The best projector ever created, delivering a stunning 4K picture without ever having to replace a lamp. Congratulations on the promotion, Hasan. This level of delusion is insane, bro. You are the one in the echo chamber, bro. Bro legit thinks that most Americans are on his side. Bro, most Americans are not terrorist supporters, nor is the rest of the world. Absolutely nobody but your fringe cult shares your radical views. Your audience is filled with largely unemployed, depressed people who have no prospects in life, so they turn to their only option, which is lighting the world on fire and dividing people and encouraging violence. Hasan is the type of guy to address his literal cult-like audience who is actively in an echo chamber and cry about other people being in an echo chamber. Keep in mind the people who watch Hasan literally spam hearts for a shooter. These people justify lighting people on fire with Molotov cocktails if they disagree with them. They think violence to achieve their goals is perfectly fine, including burning cars and robbing stores and supporting terrorists. Definitely not an echo chamber, guys. Anyways, this next part, Hasan is watching a parade for the United States Army, and basically the entire time he spends shitting on America and glazing the CCP and North Korea.
Why is this sauceless? I think other countries that don't have much in terms of military conquest spend a lot more of their limited efforts on putting together sick-ass parades. That's why our parades look kind of sauceless. Low-key, the North Korean parade is better than this. Chinese parades are way sicker than this. North Korean parades are way sicker than this.
So I'm gonna use his own logic here. This is kind of what he said to Asmongold, bro. If you like it there so much, go there. Go to North Korea. I'm sure they will love to welcome Hamas, Diddy, Baby Oil Piker. I'm sure they throw a lot of Diddy parties. You will enjoy it. Hasan, the America lover, by the way, the red-blooded patriot right here, the constant glazing of North Korea and basically any enemy of America. And his brilliant political commentary is, well, other countries have better parades because they have more time to do that because America is too busy fighting. How the f does anybody listen to this guy, bro? It's literal brain rot political commentary. Now, I don't think I can play the music here, but basically here he is glazing the CCP and North Korea armies, and they basically like move in complete sync. It's a bit unnerving, but look at that smile on his face. Bro is creaming his pants as we speak. And after seeing Hasan glaze North Korea, chatter basically calls him out, and here's his response.
LMFAO, but if Americans did this, you'd all be calling them Nazis. When China does it, is hilarious. First of all, I am pro-parade. I have said this over and over again. It's one of the things that, like, actually my leftist community gets mad at me about is my pro-parade, pro-military parade position. I just wish that we had a little bit more marching discipline, you know?
So you're seeing
really
these
fast.
guys are just fucking walking. Like, they're not marching. They're just walking, bro. Like, look at how organized the Chinese military is. Versus this, they're like, oh yeah, all right,
dude.
They're
Hasan will
schlubby.
never give
not
up the
fully
grovel,
synced
dude.
up.
Like, so this whole thing right here, Voodoo. Okay, this whole thing is about him thinking that somehow our military isn't professional enough looking. That they're sloppy, that they don't march properly. Like, dog, if they marched any harder, you'd then say that they were Nazi regime fucking marching. So, what the fuck do you want from our military, bro? Seriously, what the fuck do you want, Hasan? Like, you'll never be happy. He will never, ever be happy. Let's be honest, okay? And why would anybody give a fuck if this piece of shit, low-life fucking douchebag is ever happy? Nobody gives a fuck about him anyways. Perfect example of why you should abort your fucking children sometimes. Definitely should have been swallowed or crusted up in his daddy's fucking underwear. Let's be honest, chat. Like, even the most devout Christian would even look at that and be like, yeah, I support abortion when it comes to Hasan. Like, he's damn near an example for late-term abortion. I'm just saying. Dude needs to just be fucking literally fucked by the long dick of the law of America, dude. Seriously. He hates America so much. Get the fuck out. He says that about somehow about Asmongold, claims that Asmongold needs to leave. But yet, in reality, this piece of shit needs to leave. Dude, like, fucking literally, like Pegasus asked, can we trade out a decent person who wants to come and live in America for this fucking piece of shit? Like, literally, take this low-life, douchebag, nut-sucking, gobbling whore, and just please give us somebody who would much rather be in this country and actually be a part of this place. Versus this cum guzzler. Dude is literally just a fucking cum dumpster of fucking nothing but pure stupidity.
We are an all volunteer force. Conscription.
Kidding me?
Dude, Hasan will find any reason possible to criticize America. It's
Dude,
crazy.
100%.
This guy's like an agent sent by the enemies of America.
Dude, I'm starting to believe
destroy
this
the country
shit.
from the inside.
Like,
Hasan,
for
we
real,
see
dog.
your ass marching. Get out
Yeah,
there,
right.
bro. Fight for what you
Yeah, go
believe
get your
in.
ass out there and
Oh, wait,
march.
You need your maid to wipe your ass sweat from your $3 million mansion. And
He's
who
got his
honestly cares
Gucci
if they're
bag.
marching
He's got his
100%
Prada
in sync
kicks.
in a parade which is meant to be a celebration? They obviously go through intense, rigorous training like every other army in the world. I don't think
Yeah,
it
no
matters when
shit.
you're on the battlefield if your fucking hands are in sync when someone launches a grenade at you. By the way, this guy claims to love America. Mr. America deserved 9/11.
Yeah, let's be real. Their military's for show. Ours is for real, bitch. There's a reason why ours is actively constantly at war and doing other fights, whereas the others are like, yes, we spent about 7 months choreographing a march. Yeah, Hasan, really, we're gonna spend that much time doing that when we have people we can blow the fuck up like your bullshit ass Houthis. Fuck them. Fuck the Houthis. As I said earlier, strap a rocket to their asshole and launch their bitch ass to the sun. Don't give a fuck about their terrorist ass lives. Hasan loves getting bareback, dude. True that, and he loves getting bareback specifically by Asmongold. All right, look, we had a dude come in earlier. Fucking name was not even joking, dude. Hasan jacks off to Asmongold, and I damn near lost it. Fucking seeing the dude's name. Dude was fucking hilarious. He was awesome in chat too. Hopefully he comes back because the dude was actually cool. Definitely allowed to come back in here, 100%. Like, you know what I mean? Like I know those are like names that are meant for those people to be trolled. So when I see that, I'm just like, oh, dude, that's a 100% take though. Like, that's legit. Let's be real. Dude is gooning to fucking pictures of Asmongold and his roaches. Like, you thought that was a roach that he squished? Oh, no. That's something else. You? I'm just saying. He's drinking that butter's creamy goo, but instead it's Asmongold's creamy goo. Best served just above room temperature. And then leave it to fucking Randy at the end of the fucking damn thing just to be like, this is cum. Just like, fucking, of course, Randy knows it. Randy's the first one just to drink it once and just know what it is. Everyone else is shocked somehow. Like, fucking, of course, Randy. It's like one of those moments where he does the whole, like, classy? Randy? Just instantly, like, did he just do it? Yeah, he did, but I just think he did. Welcome in the Unbreaded Podcast. Welcome in. I like that. The unbreaded podcast. I like that. Most people also don't know this. Bread tubers are going to be the proverbial leftist streamers. Apparently, I don't even know where did this term bread tuber come from. By the way, podcast and in the word tanky is somebody who is like full on a communist fucking lover who is like more or less like Hasan. All right, they are just like yeah like Hasan and I would say Mike from PA are the two best examples of this. The playlist for YouTube could be the demise of Hasan Piker. Oh, you mean like for mine, or you talk for Nux's? Because yeah, I know I've been thinking about doing the same thing that Nux has done, like doing like a podcast thing like that. Why the fuck? Wait, it's saying my YouTube one is degraded, and then what? What the fuck does that mean? It looks like we're still live, but I'm not sure what's going on with it though. On Rumble Studio, and it says it's recovering my Rumble stream. I don't know. Did we just lose the stream on Rumble again? Appreciate those as well. They're Mini Fox. Give me 1 second, guys. So I was just adjusting some shit here real quick. Oh, for mine? Okay, yeah. I would definitely probably have to do that, I think, honestly. Okay. Camera back. Okay. Alright, everybody on Rumble, give me an emote over on Rumble if we're still there. Because it doesn't look like it. It looks like it crashed again on Rumble. At least that's what it's looking like so far, chat. Because it's still giving me the whole Rumble recovering thing. Yeah, the good emote for that one there. Oh wait, so you guys are saying we're still over on your side? Wait, are we still good on your guys' side then? What the fuck? Because it's telling me I got 14 viewers waiting, yet I can't see my shit working on this end. Yeah, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, the fuck? It's so fucking weird, chat. Because we got... Literally, it looks like we have YouTube still going. Yeah, YouTube is still fine. Okay, so YouTube is still fine. Kick. Are we looking over here? Kick, we're looking good. All right, that's weird. So Rumble's the only one we've lost. I'm kind of curious about this. Because, like, yeah, my Rumble Studio is like... I know, right, Voodoo? Like, dude, I'm so baffled. My favorite site. I don't know what's going on with this right now. Yeah, it's saying I got no resolution, no bit rate, no frame rate, no packet loss, none of that stuff. It's not showing any of it for Rumble right now. It's crazy, dog. Huh? What are you watching on, though?
I went to Rumble.
You were the Rumble? Yes, it's frozen. That's what I'm saying. It's broken. That's what I'm saying. There's a DVR thing of it, so it's at 2535. There is no live version of it that I can see. Let me go back to it real quick. Yeah, see? This says DVR, which means that's just a recorded version of that. They won't have anything current. So, because if you go to the Kick one, you'll see me be there concurrent. So, because like if we go from here, if I go, Kick, go to channel, and there we are.
There's two. There's the old one and then there's the live one.
Wait, there is one that says live though right now? Wait a minute, hold on, what the fuck? How is yours showing a live one? I've only seen the DVR one. Yeah, I only see DVR. It's not going live either, see? It's going back to the beginning of the video.
That's weird.
Because the rest of that video should be like, you should be able to skim through it or go forward or something like that, but yeah. Wait, you see me live on Rumble as well? Yeah, no, it'll let you in chat because it's like, which is, C4 was saying that's on a different server. I got startled by my own voice there. I got startled by my own voice. I don't know what I did. I backed out of it by accident. I didn't mean to, but yeah, because I can see your chat, but on my side it's showing me just the DVR side of the Rumble stream. It's not showing as live. Yeah, it does it for Shauna's too. But can you see? Okay, do you see? Yeah, no, like I said, you guys are on a different server when it comes to the chat. So I'll just come over to see you. Again, I get you guys aren't seeing it, but it is crashed. Yeah, see, like even C4 said, it's playing a VOD. It's not live. That's exactly what I was trying. That's what I was trying to tell him. It's like it's only replaying from when it first crashed earlier. Because if you go look at the VODs, look, there's another one that says 35 minutes. That was 25 minutes. So if they click the first one, it ends, and then it'll be right here where this one starts, with me being right here with Tectone and the Paper Bag Boy and everything like that. But that's not where we're at, obviously. So that's the thing right now, chat. So uh For those of you on YouTube, sadly enough, same thing though is going to apply. I just didn't bother typing it in because I just figured I'd just tell you guys, since you guys were actually here available to hear me on that one. Kick, just bear with us. Kick's the only one that just needs a refresh. I love that. All right. If the stream starts to spin, whatever the case is, or if it just doesn't seem like it's live anymore, refresh it over on Kick. We'll be back. YouTube, you'll have to do the next video that you see say live. Rumble, same thing. Just I'm gonna let it go off though for a little longer this time. Last time I only did it for 10 seconds and then instantly turned it back on. I'm gonna stop the stream over on this and on OBS. Let it get itself to a refresh moment, and then I'm gonna hit it again. So we'll see what happens, chat.